Hello YouTube and fellow preppers, I'm Geordie Prepper, and in today's video we're doing a gear review of the Thrunite TH10. I just want to start by saying thank you to all the recent new subscribers. I hope you find some content here that you like, and don't forget to subscribe even if you're not subscribed to the channel, and give the videos a thumbs up. It really helps the channel, and just put some comments below. Let me know what I'm doing right in these videos, and if you have any suggestions for any videos that you'd like to see, anything relating to bugging in and bugging out. Obviously I'm still sticking with bugging in for now because that's my main focus at the minute, but towards the beginning of the new year I may do some videos outside. And this is the Thrunite TH10. And I've been meaning to get as part of my preps headlamp for quite a while now, and I've seen many reviews of different headlamps online, and eventually I just decided to settle with the Thrunite one. And there was many different criteria which I was looking at a headlamp, and I'll go through them now. The first thing I wanted on a headlamp was some really good strapping, and the TH10, it does come with some very good straps, and the plastic is good quality. I don't think it'll break anytime soon. And the actual mount that the lamp goes onto is some sort of rubber, but it's like a heavy duty sort of rubber. And to position the lamp in various positions, it's basically just held by two rubber loops. It is very stiff. Once it's in a position, it doesn't move. So after the strapping, the other thing I wanted was very good quality torch in itself, so machined very well and very good construction and very sturdy. And a lot of headlamps are plastic and they just fall to bits basically, but I want something that's tough and waterproof. So this is waterproof to IPX8 standard, which is about 2 meters I think. And it's drop resistant to 2 meters as well, so it's very tough and it's constructed very well. It has the orange peel lens on there, and the battery compartment, you just basically open this side here. It's indicated for you. The threads are pre-greased, and the top has a very good spring in it. It's machined very well. The threads are very good, and it has an O-ring seal on it. So the other requirement that I wanted was to use the standard batteries which I use, which are 18650 batteries. And the reason I wanted this was just to maintain a standard of batteries that I use in a bug in and a bug out. There's only 3 types of batteries that I use, and that's AA's, AAA's and 18650s. And I can recharge all of these in a bug in situation or bug out if the grid goes down. So I needed a battery that I can replace in the unit, or I can take it out and charge it and then put it back in the unit. So it had to be a standard battery that I used, and I tend to use 18650s over all the others. The other requirement that I wanted was for fell walking and in an emergency situation. The light had to have an SOS, so if you press once and turn the torch on, then you get the last setting that you were in. This is the low setting. So that's the medium setting. It's the high setting. And if you double click, you go into the turbo. But I'll just put it back to low. And you can quickly get to turbo just by double clicking. But then if you double click again, then you get into the SOS. So back to low setting, and then you just press once to turn it off. This is actually the first torch I've got with the button. I know Thrunite moved to this button, and this is the first torch that I've got that has that on. So that's basically all the requirements that I was looking for. So I'll just take you through what you actually get with the torch. So you get it in a box. I think all the Thrunite boxes are made from recycled cardboard. So what you get is the manual. It's not very much in there. Basically it takes you through the specifications, which I'll put in the description box below. And then obviously you get the standard packaging. You get 2 spare O-rings, and I think that's for the button clicker. That was just a thin elastic band the head straps were wrapped in. And you get a spare mount for the torch. I don't think, unless you were going in very severe cold and then into a warm environment, and if you were doing that over the course of, you know, many times, I don't think that this sort of rubber is going to break too easy. I think it'll last a very long time, so I can't see me replacing it anytime soon, but it's nice that they give you that as a replacement. And then obviously just the standard silica gel. So that's it for the accessories. So what I'll do now is I'll wait till it gets dark and I'll do some beam shots, and I'll basically show it against a Thrunite TN12, which is my main bugging torch. Well, it was my main bugging torch before I got this, but since I've got this, I've been using this all the time on the moonlight setting. That was the other requirement for my headlamp, was I wanted a moonlight setting, which is basically the only setting that I'm ever really going to use it in on a bugging situation, just so that it doesn't give you a position away very easily. I need to set up a base light stroke torch that you can compare it against. So what I'll do is I'll compare it against a mag light. Okay guys, here is the baseline light, which is the mag light LED. So I'll turn on the TH10 now on the Firefly mode, and the beam for the TH10 is on the right hand side. As you can see, it doesn't really show up, so I'll put it on the low setting. You can see there it's not as bright as the mag light, and the beam is quite broad. It's not as intense a spot as the mag light. I'll put it on the medium setting now on the TH10. I'd say it's about as bright as the mag light now. The spot on the mag light is still visible though in the spot of the TH10. And then we'll go up to the high setting. So that's the high setting. As you can see, it's a really intense spot now. It's much brighter than the mag light. And then obviously we have turbo mode. And then you go back to high mode when you turn the torch off. So I'll drop it down to low. So there you can see the difference in the beams and the brightness. It is a very bright headlight, I must say. I would find this absolutely perfect for like fell walking, coupled with the 18650 runtime that you're going to get from the battery, and of course always use an unprotected cell. In any sort of high performance torch, always use an unprotected cell so that you don't accidentally put the torch on a very high setting, and then obviously that increases the drain and it can trip the protection circuit. And then you basically either have to replace the batteries, or in the worst case scenario you don't have any spare batteries with you, and then basically your torch is worthless. So always use unprotected cells, so that the 18650, even though it may be low on energy, it's still going to give you a beam that you can use. And if you manage the torch well throughout the duration of the task that you're doing, and you don't put it on the brightest setting, you just put it on for when you're using it, or you drop down to a lower setting, then you know the battery is going to last throughout whatever task that you're doing for. You know, it may even last you days, if not weeks. So thanks for viewing this review, guys. There'll be lots more to come, but I got this headlamp and I was impressed with it, so I just thought I'd show you guys it. This is Geordie Prepper saying be safe and be prepared.